Welcome back to 2 Minutes with Chelsea. This one's actually about 4 minutes long, so surprise! I fed Charlotte, I got ready, I put my makeup on. Charlotte's favorite thing is my hairbrush and all of my makeup brushes. She just thinks it's the best thing in the whole world. Amber turned on football, but I got to see Travis Kelce, all of our husbands now, so I was really happy about it. We went to Starbucks and picked up a drink, and we went to McDonald's and picked up breakfast, and then we went to my favorite event of the entire year, the Arkansas Gym and Mineral Show. I am so excited to do this. This is my favorite day of all time. I also have a favorite seller. His name is Texas Crystal Creations. And as soon as we walked in the door, Amber won a fucking door prize. And I was like, how? How did you? We were there for 3 minutes and we had just put our names into the bucket and they stirred it up and she won. And then we found out what she won was $20 gift certificate to Texas Crystal Creations, who is my favorite seller. And I was like, shut up, this is crazy. So I made a lap, I looked at everything, and then I made 2 more laps because I have zero self-control when it comes to these rocks. But I had to see everything before I could make a decision. And of course, I ended up back at Texas Crystal Creations because he just has the highest quality. Not all of these clips are his. Obviously, these are all different sellers. But I'm just in my element here. It's my favorite day. It's my favorite thing. I love rocks. I love crystals. I love nature. And I love to do all of these things. Oh, look at that one. That agate sphere, it was $100 or I would have just bought it. But look at that sugar fluorite. Everything he has is so high quality. You will get a full haul at the end of this video, but I will show you a sneak peek. Look at this rose quartz sphere. I picked her out because I'll explain it later. Look at that flower agate sphere. These are my 2 main purchases. This is my favorite thing to do when I go to a crystal show. Some of the sellers have things I would never purchase, they just look fake. Also, this is the hardest part, is not eating them or putting them in your mouth. I really liked those carvings. They also have UV reactive crystals and they have UV lights everywhere, so that's super fun. After the crystal show, we drove downtown because Amber was like, I've never eaten at Flying Fish. And I was like, excuse me? That is one of my favorite restaurants of all time. Yes, let's go eat there. But of course, we stopped downtown and did a little photo shoot in front of all the murals because you kind of have to park, a couple blocks away because it's downtown. So we might as well take the opportunity to take some cute photos. I love Flying Fish. It has some really crappy parking and there's always a long line because the food is so good. But they cover all of their walls and there's Billy the bass talking fish and pictures of people with the fish that they've caught. I was like, look, we sat under the gay fish, the rainbow trout, even though it's a bass. I got oysters on the half shell because that's my favorite food of all time, literally. And I got some shrimp kebab with grilled vegetables with beans and rice. Amber was looking for catfish and shrimp, which is what she got. This is me explaining how to make the perfect oyster bite. It's a saltine cracker with horseradish and then cocktail sauce on top, a very heavily sauced lemon covered oyster, and then you pop the whole thing in your mouth and you chew it. I don't swallow them, I chew them. Oh, it's delicious. As we were leaving, I was like, what is all of the commotion down there? I hear a lot of music and there's a lot of people. Then we realized the Hispanic Heritage Festival was happening a block away, so we walked over there because it was super cool. We watched some dancing, we checked out some of the merchandise at the booths. Look at these really, really cute little crochet babies. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I miss crocheting little figurines like that. Then Amber was like, I think I stepped in ants because her foot was covered in ants. And I was like, oh God. So we had to take a break for ant removal from the shoes. Then it was time to go home because the Alabama game was starting. So we got coffee. And here is a crystal tour. I got this flower agate sphere. It took me a long time to pick her out. This is one of the most beautiful agate hearts I've ever seen with really nice druzy pockets. I specifically picked out this rose quartz sphere because look at the asterism. It kind of has a half and half quality, half is milky, half is clear. It's beautiful. That's a little fluorite rabbit, and this is an ocean jasper mushroom with beautiful druzy pockets. They're like $2. I couldn't say no to that. I also found a bird feather in the parking deck and I brought it home to show Charlotte and she was very into it. Amber watched the Alabama game and then I went with Sarah to pick up pizza because I was craving Domino's and that's what we had for dinner and it was great.